Well, to the Chinese government, I must say that for the past 60 years, they have been trying all means to capture and to pull the Tibetan on their side. They have tried all means, you know, some through helping the Tibetans with modern amenities, building their houses, and then improving their livelihood. And then when that failed, then they resort to more violent means of putting many people under prison, and then doing a lot of physical violence to the Tibetans. So it's time that they should learn the lesson. uh, Physically they can do anything, but then they cannot capture the spirit of Tibetans. It's still very much alive, like the one back in about 60 years ago. They were not able to capture our heart. They were not able to capture our spirit. So this they failed. And then if they do not change their outlook, if they do not change their principle, if they do not change the way they look upon the Tibetans and other minority, the things will get from bad to worse. Nothing will improve. Uh, so I would like to request the Chinese government to be more sensible, and then to understand the actual situation, and then if they wanted to earn reputation and respect in the community, in the international community, they really need to be very truthful, and then not false propaganda. To the Chinese people, we really understand this actual situation. They are under the very hardliner and very strong central government, and then many things that they feel they can't express, like the Tibetans. So lately, the Chinese who are outside, the mainland China, in Europe and America, when we talk to them, and then they come out with a true feeling, and then they also feel that the Chinese government, the central government, is not listening to the people, not understanding the feeling of the people. So lately we have been trying to build communication and build association with the overseas Chinese, and the things are improving. And then there are many educated intellectual Chinese who understand our situation, and then who are supporting our cause. And to the international community, for what we are today, it's because of the support that we get from the international community. From the political point of view, many governments, because of the economic power of China, uh, many things that they really feel in their heart, they can't express it. From the government level, there is a line of communication, controlled line of communication. But then if you talk to them individually, then again they have very strong feeling towards Tibetan cause. So many of the international government, there is not even a single country that recognize Tibet as an independent country, or the Tibetan exile government as a representative of the Tibetans in Tibet. But then this is because of many pressure by the Chinese government. It's very obvious, like wherever His Holiness visits, the Chinese government, they put a lot of pressure to that very government, and then they object his visit, although his visit is purely on altruism, on helping others. uh, non-political, but then still they do not want His Holiness to contact and visit other countries. So to the international community, uh, I have a strong, request and plea that the situation in Tibet is uh, very dangerous, and then people in Tibet are suffering, uh, in, inhuman suffering, and then because of the, desperation, they resort to, getting rid of their life by burning. Like for us, even a small prick of, a needle, it hurts. But then there are Tibetans, about 129 Tibetans self-immolated. And back in 1963, there's one Vietnamese monk who self-immolated, and then it got the attention of the entire world. But in Tibet, about 129 so far have self-immolated, and then, there's no reaction, no humanly reaction from any part. So that kind of, indifference attitude, we feel very sad. And then I hope everyone will, come to their senses and then understand the real situation, and then, come forward to help solve our problem.